Dun dun
Yay!
dun.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I don't have Twitch up. I'm trying to open all of the things.
Yep.
So many things to open.
Hello, hello. I look. The version of me from 3 seconds ago looks like a complete jerk. He's got no facial expression at all. He's just dead and angry. What's wrong with that guy?
Maybe you're role playing. That's all.
Yeah.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
Shaunus.
I
That
was
wasn't
getting
you at
into
all.
a Shaunus.
You're a
That's
Right.
Shaunus,
my
yeah.
Shaunus, yeah.
Dead and angry. It's basically.
Getting in,
Old man yells at a cloud.
Yep. Last week we were so grooming on Dolly's parkour, and that was awesome, and all the Pirates of the Caribbean. But I was so excited to hit on the fact that Ashanis is Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David. That's who he
Yes,
is, and
that
that like
was
music
perfect.
needs to be playing around him everywhere he goes.
Yeah, it's pretty on point. Yeah.
He's a blue Larry David.
Yeah, that is how you've been playing them. That totally works for me. Totally works. Awesome. Well, I will say what that Zafo count came downstairs to get his beer mug because these are important things. Important things
Sure.
he has to do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
mug. Yeah.
Wow, that's like
I'm more
magic.
worried about why was it beside the bed. Yeah. No comment. No comment. Yeah, I've been trying to like go to bed at 10 and wake up at 6 because it's Girl Scout day camp week and it's so exciting. But I'll tell you, after day camp, you're wiped, right? Like it is hot. It was 111 degrees in my car when I got in.
Yep.
Oh my
And
God.
so
Terrible.
it's hot. And we do we are outside, right? This isn't some wimpy, we're in the air conditioning, running around pretending we're having a camp. No, we are outside. So heat, bugs, everything. And the pool. So there are benefits. But so we have, so we're outside just dying. And so when you come home, you're wiped, right? I can't imagine that I would have any kind of creative energy to be able to write anything. So I'm like, well, I better get up early because I have deadlines and people are going to be mad at me. And now people know about my deadlines and they're going to be even madder. So I'm like, I have to do it. So I got up early to get them done. So the weird part is I'm now like falling asleep at the same time as Safo, and it's really weird because normally I'm up at least a couple hours after.
Oh yeah.
It's very, I still woke up hours and hours before, but
The extra funny part is that we go to Dragon Con and this reverses. She goes to bed early and I'm out till all hours.
is that it? Do you just sleep all year just in preparation for Dragon Con?
You know, the guys from the 300 crew, they do their preparation. The cosplayers, they work very hard on their costumes. I stock sleep.
Now, how many of us?
Sleep worked like that?
How many of us are going to be at Dragon Con?
Provided I
thought
can
so.
find lodgings.
That's how. Yeah. Nice. Awesome.
Yay, fun shall begin. Yeah. So I think we should probably kick this pig and go ahead and get started. I'm assuming Otmar has an awesome poem. Now, how he stopped in the middle of battle to write it, I don't know. He is truly talented. He could see other people were handling it, and he was so inspired by the acrobatics last time. He was like, I must compose.
Wrote it in blood on his sword.
One of the dead Ixits, right? Because they're
Yeah.
long fins. He's just writing it right now.
Flip the stingray over. It's nice, light colored there. Just,
Just give me a second to review it.
He says, I
'cause
know it's
did
in here
it a
somewhere.
little while ago.
And Dolly,
Yes.
I finished your book, so just in time for it to come out. The second one to come out tomorrow. So
Yeah.
I'm on time.
Hooray! Thank you for reading it. Really appreciate that.
It's really fun. I have to tell you though, I don't know if I'm a fan of lit RPG though, because I like really get into the characters, and then there's a chart. I'm like,
I know. Yeah, that's why my my new series is game lit. So
There
no
you go.
charts.
there you go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm ready when you are.
He's found his inner Oddmar. He's ready.
He's ready.
The name of this poem is called Dolatrus the Cunning and the War Against the Ixit, the war against the Manta Ray people. Dolatress the Cunning led her crew to save Lurch's daughter, but the rays swam beneath and dumped them all in the water. They could not catch Dolatress, who bounded acrobatic, so they chewed on the others, who were much less dramatic. As more and yet more of the evil fish attended, Dolatress fired magic missiles till their hit points expended. Tillicum the Orca performed Valtrek's wishes, and even Captain Wyvern killed some of the fishes. One of the fiends was in truth a vampire, so to save the young girl, Dolatress swung ever higher. The mast broke in half, sending Dolatress to the stones, though no falling damage could threaten her bones. As the rays dragged the girl under, Dolatress named her princess, which she might have appreciated if under not so much stress. The waves lapped her face as she slid down little by little, and Dolatress shouted, "Take your stinking fins off her, you damn dirty e-sheep shachittle."
Very nice.
You rhymed with a
That's
word
fantastic.
no one can say. I'm so impressed. All right, let me pull back up.
I knew I was going to have to.
Ooh, look, resume encounter. I like that. All right, so as our awesome poem, our awesome poet, are you our poet laureate? I don't know. You need a title. Put forth. We are ready for to finish this awesome battle. We still have Master Fault's amazing skulls over all the dead ones over there. And we still have one guy by Captain Wyvern. We've got two floating over here by the ship with the amazing pole that Dolly just, Captain jacked it right over. And then the cleric is right there with Lurch's daughter, who I don't think I've ever named. Her name is just Lurch's daughter.
You
Lurchette.
checked it over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lurchette seems
Wednesday.
appropriate. Yeah.
Oh, poor Lurchette. Yes, and so everyone is in the same place as they were last time, so we can finish this battle. So there has been no long rest. So sorry, no rest for the wicked. And I had it at the top. I know the cleric went, and it was supposed to be Master Fault's turn. So Master Fault, you are up, and Zafin, you are next.
Right. Here we go.
He needs his hat of inspiration.
All right. So I thought about this for a while, and I tried to work it to I could be as cool as Dolly, but I don't think I can. I was
Not,
gonna shape
not with that hat on. No.
He's
All
cooler
right.
with that hat on. Cooler.
original hat then.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, no, that one is better.
I was
agree.
curious which one was the favorite.
No,
This
yeah,
one.
that was definitely better.
Okay. I was gonna shapeshift into a cool aquatic creature of some sort and swim, but we can swim the same speed thanks to the spell, and I wouldn't get there anyway, so I'm just going to dash. So I can do 60 feet, I believe, twice my run speed if I dash. And I'm going to go here.
So he's like, "Thanks, Dolly," and just runs across and jumps on the mast and jumps
Well, I was
across to the boat.
Or like swimming, in case I didn't want to have to like do an acrobatics check on the balance beam. So I was like, I could just kind of swim across and like run up the wrecked ship here. And now I'm on the rock.
Close enough. All right. But because you dashed, just that's it, right? That's both moves.
That's it. Yeah, I can't do
Okay,
anything
sorry,
else. So
All right. So, Zathan, you are up. Oddmar, you are next.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, and 3. And then I will cast Bane on the 3 dudes. 3 bad guys that are right here, because I can hit
Okay.
3. So they now have the -4 on attack rolls and saving throws, if I remember correctly. Yes,
And it
it
just
is
works.
a.
There's no way for them to fight that one. I was forgetting.
There is. It's a charisma save against 12.
Let's see their charisma. We'll see.
DC 12 charisma saved.
They got 9. So no charisma save. So that's a D4 on attack rolls.
Yep.
Minus D4 on attack rolls. Okay, I already have that written down. So it'll be these 3 over here. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The cleric's different. Let me roll for the cleric and make sure. That was the normal ones definitely didn't. And the cleric. Rolled a 0. The cleric's too pissed off to be charming. All right. So.
Rolled a 0.
They are all baned.
Bing bong. Bing bong, apparently. Sorry.
I thought that was Zappo doing a sound effect.
Like, wait, it's a 0, and next thing we hear is ding dong.
Not this time.
I mean, ding dong could be appropriate if you roll a 0. Because you can't. It's because the minuses, right?
Oh.
Wait, so where was I? Here I am. So Zathan, so you're good, right? Move action. Yes. All right, Admar, you are up, and Dolly is next.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to swim to, oops, not with that cursor, I'm not. There we go. I'm going to swim to here. And although I cannot make any more attacks because I dashed, I am going to grab the daughter and keep her from being pulled away. At least not without me.
Okay, so how are you grabbing her? Because she is floating by her ankle that is chained to the door. And the cleric is right on the wooden thing as well. He's holding on to the door. So how
I assumed I would use one of my hands.
Huh? And grab what?
Her arm.
Okay. All right. All right. So Admar, Dolly, you are up. Ishanis, you're next.
Okay. Well, got a little more complicated with tons of people in the way.
She's like, I had a plan, people.
I'm way over here. You can just fire
You're
away
fine.
at those guys.
Yeah. You're out of them.
I think we decided we weren't going to do friendly fire, right? But that's for actual fire. You're right. Some of your spells will affect everyone.
I do have careful spells, so I can expend a sorcery point to avoid causing any harm to my teammates. If I care to spend one.
Well, yeah, if they're worth it.
I respect that.
Says our cleric.
Yeah.
He wants to have something to do. He's okay. He's like, yes, I get to heal.
I get Mr. Masterfall pulls out the popcorn, just watches.
Okay. How many sorcery points do I still have? 4. Perfect. Great. That's enough to do the things that I want to do. Excellent. All right. So I'm gonna use tempestuous magic, of course, because it's one of my faves. Man, and I really want to do this in a better way, but this is the way it's gonna be. So, and I'm gonna fly right over here and cast Thunder Wave in the direction that is it is this direction.
Towards the cleric? Okay.
Yes. So I should hit
Yes. This one. And
yes, thank you.
This one.
Yes, both of those. And I will start it here, so it will miss Zapho, but still be in the range of what's her name?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So this is the center.
Yes, this is the center. Unfortunately.
Sorry, Adam. He can take
but
it.
I will. No, I'm going to avoid Oddmar and Smurfette, or what's her name?
Smurfette's as good as any name.
Okay, great. Well, that's her name now. Yes.
Princess Smurfette.
That's right.
Smurfette.
Smurfette.
All right. Sorcery point for careful spell on both of them. And yes. Thunderwave, which is a 13 con save. So the
Cleric
this
and the
guy,
regular.
the cleric and the regular guy, they both have to make a 13 con save, and they have Bane on them.
Yeah, but that's only for attacks.
Okay, got it. Which one is saving throws?
I thought Bane was saving throws. Maybe that's Hex.
I don't know. I know he said attack, and I did attack, so it's minus D4 for attack rolls.
Okay.
Maybe he gets to choose, and that's what he chose. So that I don't know, could be. All right. So the cleric unfortunately rolled a 21, so natural 20.
Okay.
So the cleric's pretty tough, and let me see the other. Actually, he's pretty tough too, but he rolled horribly. He rolled a 3. So
All right.
what happens to him?
Well, he takes 13 points of damage and gets knocked 10 feet. In
You said he gets marked 10 feet?
this direction, yeah.
He's in the water, so we're going to say the door moves a little bit, but he doesn't actually do anything because he's in the water. So he's over here.
Which one was this? This was the cleric?
The one with the green circle is the cleric. So that one was not affected, but number
Didn't
7
you
is one that
say
got
he
pushed
was
back.
out of the water on the door?
He's pulling on the door.
Oh, he's below the water pulling the door down.
Yeah, but he's a little bit out of the water too, right? So he's a little bit out, a little bit under. These two were still swimming to the location. They hadn't got there yet. This one and this one were still swimming there. They hadn't got there yet. But I'm gonna say it still counts because I like it. It was strong enough, but he just went underneath, so he didn't like hit that board. And you said 13 damage.
So the cleric also gets pushed 10 feet. It just doesn't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, on a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. I can't read,
No,
apparently.
you're good. No, there's a lot of words. I don't think it has
So-
anything to do with your reading.
So 7 damage
All right, so he
and
does.
10 feet. Get wrecked.
Does Oddmar get attacks of opportunity because I got knocked away from him?
No, because it is involuntary movement,
Ah.
and it's different rules.
I tried for the combo.
And
But also, anyone within 300 feet is very alert now and aware of what just happened.
No, I don't think I am.
I don't think you're within the range. It's fine.
Right.
Sean is like, is a storm coming?
Right. Yeah.
My old trick knee's acting up.
Right.
All right. So Dolly, that is Dolly. Ishanis, you are up, and then the Ixies get to go.
All right, so Ashanis is going to take a minute to pull the latest round of entrails off his skull, give a little side eye to Valtrex, and then swim over to here. That's 20 feet. I measured it out, so he can do that. And I'm just going at this guy with the hook.
I'm trying to see his number. Okay.
As soon as I remember how to do that. There we go. This is... I cannot hit anything. So that's an 8.
You did fine last time, but not this time. That does
We'll
not.
call that a no. So, all right. That's it for me.
All right. You try to swing, but the swimming kind of wore you out. You needed your breath.
I'm frankly exhausted and just covered in everything. And my apathy is not 0, so
You tried to swing it up, but you realized if you actually hit, his guts would end up on you.
yeah,
And,
I know.
you're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Maybe I don't want to.
Exactly. These stains are unlikely to come out already. I don't want to add to them.
He recently reconnected with his ex, so he's a little tired, you know.
He's a little tired. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I was
That's
happy and
uncalled
now
for.
I'm just tired.
Uncalled for, Master
But
Paul.
I think it's appropriate. I think it's appropriate. All right. So the Ixits get to go. We are going to start with the one by Captain Wyvern. So that one is going to attack. Oops.
Come on, bring it. No one
Fight.
ever fights me.
Ooh, nope, 6. So that does not hit. Now we're going to go to the one that Dolly pushed. And that one is going to he's right here, so he really wants the girl. So he's going to attack Oddmar because he is the closest. So Oddmar, this is for you. He's trying to bite you. He's very mad. He was a 15. 15 does not hit. All right. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He was pushed back and it just threw him off. He just couldn't quite get there. And then the last one will swim to get closer. So it's going to be behind Oddmar here. And going to attack Oddmar because he's holding on to their prize and it's not his.
Well, somebody needs to hit me.
Well, not this guy. It was a 6, so that didn't help at all. All right, so the Ixits went. Val, oh, I'm sorry, Val. I don't know if I told you were next. Val, you're next. So you're up now. And then Captain Wyvern's next.
Okay. I'm going to swim to here. And I'm going to Primal Savage this guy again. Because it's fun.
I mean, it's of course you are, because the Shaughnessy is right there.
Yep. I was waiting for him to get close.
I was waiting for him to get close.
And I have rolled an 8.
Nope, even you were feeling guilty about all the guts. And the primal just did not hit this time. It just glanced right by. All right. So move and hit. Next is Captain Wyvern. So Captain Wyvern's going to see if she can finish this guy off.
Does Captain Wyvern have primal savagery?
Nope. And she also, what is it with 8s? Didn't everyone roll an 8 just now?
I rolled an
so
8. Yeah.
So did Captain Wyvern. Yeah, no. So the 8s.
Dice are loaded.
Yeah, I think it's loaded. We need to put them aside. Forget the electronic aspect of it. So that was Captain Wyvern. The cleric goes now. Master Fault, you are next.
Okay.
So the cleric is really angry. He had a job to do, and this is all not working. Oh, so wait, I forgot one thing. So at the start of his round, you see him glow kind of like the vampire did. And he glows and he shimmers and he looks pretty darn healthy. Like nothing ever happened. But to do that, I have to do math. There you go. I did math. Yay. So he looks all healthy again. And then he moved forward and he is going to. We're going to fix this tab thing eventually. Sorry, this was not the week for the fixing of the tabs. All right, he is going to charm the what did we decide her name was? Smurfette, Princess Smurfette. So he is going to charm Princess Smurfette.
And he rolled an 8.
Well, it's not
This
him
is for
rolling.
her
It's
to
actually
roll.
her. She has to roll. So. Well, luckily she rolled a 19. So he tries to charm her. And she's like, ew, no, yuck.
As
That's the best she
if.
can do. Yeah, that's the best she can do right now. So she was totally not charmed. And we are back to Master Fault. And Zafin, you are next.
All right. I'm going to target this guy. Wait, not the right setting. This guy with everyone's favorite agonizing blast.
Ooh.
And the roll will be 18.
18 hits.
Yeah. Damage.
Wait, you said agonizing blast. Should you just rolled Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, but agonizing blast is an upgrade of Eldritch Blast. And
Oh,
so it's Eldritch Blast plus.
cool, cool.
Was 8 the
Close.
damage?
7 is the damage.
Sorry, I was
7 is the
wondering.
damage.
D&D
All right.
Beyond was burning out.
Yeah, you're like, what is going on here?
Yes. So yes, a beam of energy crackles across the space and just totally lights him up, leaves a scorch mark on his back. I think it's like force damage. So just sort of like flips him. He does like a barrel roll in the water.
Well, you barrel rolled him until he was upside down and he didn't move again.
Ooh,
You can draw one of your famous skulls on.
Ah, sweet.
Which one was that you hit?
It was
This one beside the cleric.
that one
Okay.
there. I will
Southeast.
skull him up. I'm not going to move, so that's my
Your
turn.
spot for now. All right, Zafin, you're up, and Oddmar, you're next.
Oh, I am going to go ahead and move. Oh, I have to select move. All right. 1, 2, 3, just so I can get on the other side of this guy and attack him with my cutlass.
Ooh, bringing out the cutlass.
Yep. Hopefully it cuts more. It does not. 13.
Nope. Sorry.
Swing and a
does not
miss.
hit. All right.
And that's
Not
my,
so much a
that's my
cut less as a cut nothing.
move. Exactly.
The cut rate
Alright.
cutlass.
Oh, wait. I should have had advantage, right? Because of flanking?
Yes. Didn't we decide that last time?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Go ahead. Roll again then.
Are you freaking kidding me? The exact same roll. And the die was an 8.
Hmm.
We are cursed by
no.
8s today.
Highly
Yeah.
suspicious.
Yeah. We need to all buy lottery tickets and use the number 8
8.
multiple ways. All right. All right. Swing and a miss. You even got to swing twice, but still missed. And it's all right. It happens to the best of us. Oddmar, you're up. Dolly, you're next.
Okay, so I think maybe I misunderstood a little bit when you were asking me where I grabbed the princess. So she is floating in the air above the door.
Yes, remember
This
that's the
is
first
right.
thing Dolly. The very
Right.
first thing. she
So
did, yes.
actually, her ankle is the lowest thing, and
Yes.
where is her ankle? How high up is her ankle?
I don't. Let's see. The chain was probably 5 foot, so 5 feet.
Okay. Then in that case, I am holding the chain, if that is okay.
That makes more sense. Yep. But that also means you only have one hand free, so keep that in mind with your double attacks, right?
Right. So actually, I'm going to put the other sword away too.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull her and the door this way, and I'm going to drag them up onto the rock. So when you are dragging in D&D, your carrying capacity is increased by 5 times to see how much you can drag. So for my case, that is
You could drag the boat.
about 2,500 pounds.
So remember that if we're ever stuck, on a sandbar, we're just going to throw Oddmar
Right.
in.
So, and I will pull up to here, and so the door is going to be here. And also because last turn I did not attack, nor was I attacked successfully. I did not take any damage. I lost my rage. So if I attack again, I will have to redo that. Just letting you know.
He was like, I wanted you to attack me, darn it. All right, this little
And at the
pile
end of all
wood
of that,
is now the door.
yes, great. And at the end of all of that, I'm going to pull out my shield.
Okay. And since you moved, that means they get an attack of opportunity, right?
That is correct.
All right, so this guy is going to attack first. And he's going to swing that tail around and try to grab you with it. Well, scratch you with it. It doesn't grab. 17.
With
That
the
hits me
-4?
exactly.
Okay, so.
Oh, yes, minus 1d4. So it
Oh,
doesn't
you're right,
matter
you're right,
what
you're right.
is. That means he misses.
Yeah, because even if he misses, even if he rolls a 1, it doesn't miss, right?
Right.
All right, so the cleric is going to roll. Cleric. All right, same thing. He's going to try to grab you with his tail because that's all he can do. And he does a 17 too, but he's also Bane. So they tried, man. They did the best they could, but it went right by your leg. It did not harm you. There was a nice little caress as the tip went by, though. All right.
Oh.
I mean, it's just hanging out there. It's hard. Yeah, there you go.
Look, I was at Girl Scout camp all week and had to watch, or all day, had to watch my language, oh, look at Anmar. He's got his shield now. There you go. Now it focused.
You got the Onmar figure. That's so cool.
That is so cool. All right. Admar, so that was your turn. Dolly, you're up. Ishanis, you're next.
All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna go with a crusty old Ray of Frost cantrips because I am now spell broke. This guy's gonna get it, hopefully. But yeah, 18.
18 hits.
And they take 4 cold damage. And also have their movement speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
And this guy. All right. Minus Boa. All right. Excellent, excellent. Well done. And he is slowed down. I should probably put something on him so I remember he's slowed down. There was a snail, wasn't it? Yes, there's a snail. There you go. Perfect. Snail is the slowdown, so we shall remember. Because I'll say I'll remember, but I won't. All right, Ishanis, you're up, and then the Ixits are next.
All right, I'm just swinging with the mace again. One of us has to hit this guy eventually, right? In fact, I'm going to use my inspiration so that I can roll twice.
Okay,
That's
fair.
how that
fair.
works, right?
Yep, that's exactly how it works.
Okay. Well, the first one was an 8. 18, finally.
18 hit.
19,
Oh,
actually.
19 hits even harder. Well, maybe. We'll see what the damage is.
And the damage is, I can't see it. 2. Man,
2.
I have got to get a better weapon. What is wrong with this thing?
You're
This is
not supposed
awful.
to just be attacking, right? It's only
I'm
part of your
looking. I'm
job.
looking at the other cleric and like, what is he doing? Why is he healing people?
It's like, that's crazy. How do your people even get hurt? What's wrong with
You're
you?
supposed to be swinging for ineffective damage. That's totally what your role is. All right. Well, I hit him anyway.
Right, you at least did some damage. I mean, basically, it was just a facial, and he really needed it, and it's nice now. It's nice and smooth, but it's fine. You know, it's all good. All right, so he is going to attack Captain Wyvern because she is the biggest target here, literally and figuratively,
The biggest threat.
supposedly.
Hey, I did 2 damage. She didn't do anything last time.
Uh,
Watch
Let's
her
see.
crit.
I'm forgetting what her armor class is. I have to look. That hits. So she does. It actually does get her, and the damage is 4. So 4 for Captain Wyvern. I will put it
So-
on there later.
Between the two of us, we did 6.
No, this is hurt. Captain Wyvern is hurt.
Oh, she got hurt. Oh,
So
Yeah,
minus
Ixit
minus 2.
attacked. Yeah. And then the slow one is really tired of this little tiny thing causing so much trouble. So he's going to turn around and attack Dolly. Let's see. So he's going to jump up and try to bite her flying in the air, which they can actually walk on land, so she can't do that. 14, but minus D4. 24. So that we're all legit.
Come on.
Ooh, 3, so 11.
No. That's
Oh
my
no!
class.
Oh, no! All right, here we go. It's a moment of truth. Ishanas might have to do his job.
what job?
Mhm. 3 damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Dolatress, is that your first damage of the campaign?
No, remember when your fat ass landed on me?
Oh, that is right. That is right.
I think it did almost the same amount of damage.
I think Dolly clearly remembers.
Is this the first non-friendly fire?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Just damage. Cautiously
let's see.
staying out of range.
I mean, poor Dolly. She's doing all the heavy lifting, right? All right, Val, you're up, and Captain Wyvern is next.
Okay. I am going to I'll just primal savage again. What else can I do here? Except roll a 1.
Did you roll a 1?
3. So a 9. A 9, not much better.
9 does not hit. Man, consider how easily you
You know
killed
what?
the
I
other
have
ones.
inspiration, right? I have inspiration.
You
I
do,
have
so
plenty.
you can roll it again. Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna do it again.
There is always another chance to roll an 8.
Hey, is the Davies.
21.
Whoa, 21. That one definitely hit. All right, what's your damage?
It is 7.
7. All right, nicely done. So he's fine. There's finally a little blood in the water. I mean, there was a little blood in the water. There's a bit more blood in the water now. That's not right. That's it. This one. I'm like, wait, where's the 2 points of damage? There it is. 7 damage. All right. Yeah, he's feeling it now. So there's some blood in the water, and he's not happy. He's getting really pissed off. All right, so instead, Captain Wyburn's going to go, and then the cleric is next. So Wyburn's like, yeah, Val, that's the way to do it. Now I'm going to finish him off for you. She rolls a 9. She totally did. She was like, trying to say brave things, and it totally didn't work. Now the cleric is going to move 1 up on the land. They can move on land, but they're a little clumsier. So up on land, they go on land all the time to hunt.
I will
What?
take my attack of opportunity.
Oh, go ahead.
No, probably not. 12.
Nope, did not hit.
Damn.
You tried, but that cleric was too fast, man. Cleric was way too fast. And the cleric comes all the way up here. You're still holding on to her, right?
I am still holding the chain just below her ankle.
Okay. All right. I just looked up chain strength on here. And so what he is going to do is swing his tail around and try to break that chain.
That's mighty helpful of him.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah, that would be a good thing.
No, he's ready to take her to the deep now.
Well, she'll just
A 9.
float away like a balloon.
That is a good point. He should have thought of that first. All right. But he gets up there, he swings, and he hits 14 damage. And this thing says 10 damage will break a chain. So I'm going to live with that. And he.
So now I am holding her like a balloon, right?
Yes, right now you are. And he has put his fin right on top of your hand. I mean, it's very romantic in a different setting. All right. So that is all the cleric can do right now. Master Fault, you are up. Zafin, you're next.
All right. The rounds are going faster now that all the enemies are dead.
All right. And now that y'all are learning more how to do things.
I'm going to. I just drew a circle on myself. Well, I deleted myself, but I'll put myself back in a minute. I'm going to attack this guy.
Master Fault has invisibility?
Yes, now that I'm invisible and non-corporeal, I'm going to be boring. I know probably everyone's tired of using Agonizing Blast, but it's honestly the best thing I've got, and I can use it infinitely. So here we go.
God, get some better spells.
Ooh,
Weak.
that's not going to do it.
Does not. I'm with Dolly now. You need better spells. That's all. Yes, it does not hit.
It does a D10 of damage plus 3.
So it's nice when it hits.
Yes, it just doesn't. That was with a +5 modifier too, so that's a 2 that I roll.
Almost a natural one.
So yeah, I guess I'm just
become corporeal again or anything else.
I will become corporeal again. I don't think I'm going to move.
Hardcore.
Parkourial. That's Dolly. Dolly is parkourial.
So Dolly.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to move. I like my spot.
You like your spot behind Dolly? Yes. Okay.
Hey, I have 120 range. I don't even have to be over here. I'm already much more in danger than I prefer.
All right, Zafin, you're up, and Oddmar, you're next.
Do either of these two, the cleric or the ray directly north of me, either one look particularly damaged, hurt, injured?
The cleric looks to be in peak condition.
Okay.
And the other exit is also doing pretty damn good.
All right.
Zafin, I think you should run up to the cleric and jab all your arrows into him at once.
Oh, no, wait. I might have the wrong one. Let me look at this one again. No, that's right. He's looking pretty damn good.
All right. So I will go ahead and move up to the gentleman or the gentle ray that is slowed. Oh, I gotta tick off one more round of my banes. The guy to the west, is he one of the ones that I baned? I don't remember if we marked them.
Yeah, I forgot to mark them. I'm sorry, but it was these guys.
Oh,
yes, the cleric was baned.
Not. He's not. I'm sorry. The 3.
And even if he was, he wouldn't be anymore because once you banned the other ones, they're all concentration, aren't they? Not.
It's not a concentration spell.
Really? Oh, okay.
Really?
Well, then never mind.
Yeah.
Which one did you mean?
Sorry?
He meant
Bane.
this one.
I mean this guy.
No, that one is not.
He's not, because the other 3 are the ones that have the things on them. So
the other 3
cool.
are the ones that were baned, yeah.
All right. So I can ignore that counter. I've got another 8 rounds with these 2 guys, so doing
Thank you
good.
for keeping track. I appreciate it.
And I will smack the guy who is slowed with my cutlass. I am flanking, so with advantage. I think that's going to hit. I think it's going to hit. 24.
Oh, yeah, that hits. That
right.
is pretty hard. What's the damage?
Eh. Okay, the die is over the damage. I can't read it. 7.
7.
7 damage.
All right, 7 damage. All right, so this guy is really, really bleeding. So what did it look like when you cut him?
Just stabbed right through one of his wings there.
Nice. I mean, gross,
Well,
but nice.
no.
All right. So that was Vathan's move. Admar, you are up. Dolly, you are next.
So this cleric has got his big floppy fin over my hand, and I'm just going to push up and shove the girl up into the air.
No, poor thing.
And then I'm going to pull out my sword and stab him in the brain. And as I do that,
the rage has returned.
yes, I get all angry about it. Okay, so that is a total of a 23.
23 hits.
And that does 13 points of damage.
Ooh.
And then if I can, I'm going to step on him so he cannot move away.
I don't know. Can you do that?
Well, he's just big and flat and floppy on the ground. I think maybe I could.
He's pretty slippery, too. You might fall down.
Okay.
All right. So, Dolly, you are up. Ishanis, you are next.
All right. Well, this bastard's not getting away with hitting me, so
It was just a little bite.
The love nibble.
That's right.
How shall we punish? So many great options.
Are you going to make him wear a dress and go out in public?
No, I think I'm gonna give him a level 2 Chaos Bolt, actually.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna use an inspiration point because I don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail. Don't bite me again.
Fail. I'm just gonna do roll with advantage so that it gets 2. Pow! Oh my god, that is. I got 2 4s.
Oh no.
And it's an 8. Do you see? The
Yeah.
8s are haunting us.
This is
2
all
4s
because
together.
Dave mentioned his magic 8-ball before the stream. This is
True.
That's
I
it.
knew somehow, Greg,
What
you
it
would
was?
make this my fault.
I mean, that
That's
was a
what I
stretch.
do,
I'm
man.
really
Yeah.
impressed
What I
with
do.
him for doing that, quite frankly. I mean, you should get points just for that.
The dice
Alright.
said 9.
Well, wow. I'm gonna also use tempestuous magic to bloop myself out of there.
Gotcha. You're like, that's my foot. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Oh no, Master Fault's exposed now. All right, Ishanis, you are up, and the exits are next.
Bring it.
All right. I am just going to toll the dead. So
Ring that
There.
bell.
he's got it ready. So he needs to save versus wisdom, or make a wisdom save.
You rolled a 12.
He needed a 13, so he's going to take 1 to 12 necrotic, because I know he's hurt, because I hurt him.
Yep, he is hurt.
So we will find the D12. We'll roll that. 7.
So close, man. You hit him so hard. What did it look like when that Toll the Dead happened?
A large steel bell, like covered in barnacles and seaweed, clangs over his head, and the sound is incredibly mournful and depressing.
He just wants to die, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
You know that when you have a fish in the tank and it's not doing so well, like it starts to kind of swim sideways and it can't quite keep its equilibrium. Yeah, that's what this poor guy's doing right now. He's just kind of swimming sideways, but he's not dead yet. But he's you could probably put him on the cart. All
But I
right.
don't want to go on the cart.
Not dead yet. All right, exits are going. Val, you are next. So we'll let the poor guy that was kind of dying, we'll have him go first. And so he looks at Ishanis and he's going to have to take Ishanis off because the Ishanis has done the most damage.
Bring it.
So he focuses just long enough just to look at you. He is going to try to bite you with what little energy he has left. And he rolls. Wait, that's attack. Hold on, let me roll d4. Oh, no, he's not think time. I'm not rolling a d4. He's 12. It's 12 hit.
No. I think
Alright,
that was
so
the first time I've been attacked the entire campaign.
Well, it was about time. Everyone gets their turn. All right, so he I would call that an attempted attack, though, right? Like it didn't actually happen. But he did not hit. He tried to bite. He tried, but he just does not have the energy for it. And Zaphin, this guy is going to go after you.
Shocker, shocker.
Shocker, shocker. I mean, you're right there. It's convenient. He's going to try to bite you.
I lost my bait.
But hold on, he gets a -4 because he is baned. 6.
Hey, better. Swings better. Nope. He missed.
All right. Man, that Bane's powerful. That's a good one. So he's out. That's the exit. So Val, you are up.
All right, well, let's see if we can't kill this poor PetSmart beta fish once and for all. With, you know what? I'm going to use the Thorn Whip. Thorn Whip.
You're like, I knew I had more tools in my basket. Is that where we keep tools in baskets?
That is a 1.
Wow.
Oh.
7.
7 does not hit.
Does not work in the water.
So you rolled a 1 and it still became a 7?
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
+6 modifier on it. So
Wow.
you know what? I'm going to take my inspiration because he's almost dead. I'm going to do another one. I had plenty of those.
All right.
Let's Thorn Whip his ass again.
2.
Indiana Jones style.
This one will be a 7, so to make it an 8.
It's a 20.
Wow.
Wow.
You just cut
Yeah.
So
it.
you rolled a natural 1 and then a natural 20.
All right then.
Holy moly, that is inspiration. You definitely got inspired. So tell
I
us what
did.
happened between the first
And now
time you
we
tried
are all
and you missed
inspired
and the
too.
second time where you hit. Tell us what happened.
Well, I'm going to take this cat and I'm going to throw it across the room.
That's
So
an extra move. It's fine. It's one of those free moves.
yeah, the cat took a opportunity attack upon me. So so the Thorn Whip reaches out, it snags him in right around his middle, and when I whip it, he goes flying into 2 pieces and he explodes outward. Like his middle parts.
You know what that means.
Hold on, let me roll my damage.
So does he explode and go in 2 different parts, or does he go in 2 different parts and then they both explode?
I think the
He
guts
He
just
gets
come out in the
pulled
middle, right?
apart and the middle just sort of splooshes out, like 15 damage points splooshes out.
That should cover a reasonably sized cleric pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
plenty of shower.
Does Captain Wyvern then hold up a shield reflecting all the gore directed
Directly
at her
back.
back onto Ishana's?
She does have a shield. So yeah, I like that story. I think that's exactly what happens.
Gross.
Yeah.
Poor Ishanis. Poor Ishanis. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, Val. So
The 3 of us
Captain
took out
Wyvern,
one guy. We did it.
Ooh.
Finally,
Yay!
you did it! Yay! So
I knew you could.
Captain Wyvern has, since he's dead, we need your famous skull, Greg, or Master Fault. We need a famous skull
Okay,
over this
yes.
guy. All right, so let's see. She's going to go ahead and dash to try to help Oddmar. 1, 2, 3. She can go 60, right? Which means she can go all the way. Right? 60 is a dash, and that's all she can do. And there's no opportunity attack because he's dead. All right, now the cleric. Now you watch the cleric again, just like before. It's all shimmering and shiny, and there's this glow. And he twists his neck, and he looks at Oddmar, and he's looking nice, way healthier than he did at the end of the last roll. And now the cleric is going to roll hold person. So the cleric will roll that.
Wisdom?
Yes, it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That is a 6 for me. Ha!
Very smart. Very wise.
Like golf score, right?
That means your wisdom
is
has
right.
to beat my wisdom, right? Because some of these spells
No,
have
no.
a number on
He
it.
has a
This one
DC.
doesn't.
This is my saving throw. Total.
Okay.
So as long as his DC is 6 or lower, then I make my save, which I'm sure I do.
So confident. I love it.
It's probably at least an 11, is my guess.
But, well, the other spell I read, because I thought I read it and I thought it said it. And it says, attack, save, wisdom, save right on there. It's a concentration spell.
There should be a section called spell casting, and in there it should have the DCs for all of the spells. It should all be the same.
Oh, yes. Thank you. I was going to say, I know I saw it. That's where I saw it. Okay, so let me roll that.
It should not be anything for you to roll. It's just a static number.
Oh, I don't roll it?
No.
Plus 3.
I
To
tried.
hit with,
Well,
it says plus 3 to hit with spell attacks. Okay, so we're good. So, no, your 6 does not.
I did not expect that it would.
He was
Yes, so I am frozen in place like this with the sword coming down towards his gimlet eye.
I love it. Makes me happy.
And now I'm just stuck that way.
In the end of each of your turns, you can roll again.
Right.
Is what it says. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so that's action, and let's see. He doesn't want to move. No, he does want to move. He doesn't have acrobatics, though. I don't know how to roll for that.
So the girl is at least
20
feet.
feet.
She should be at least 30 feet in the air because I would have pushed her up at least 10 feet and then she went up another 20.
And I'm not going to say he can go 30 feet, but not from rock. He would have to be in the water first. So maybe I'm going to have him do that.
And
go
I
back
don't
in the
know how
water so
high
he can
above
jump higher.
I don't know how high the rock is. So it would be 30 feet plus the height of the rock.
These stingrays can jump really, really stupid high. Because he's a cleric magical, I'm going to say he can, but he has to be in the water. He can't do it from down here. So he's going to have to move down. He doesn't want to be around all of you. He's going to move there, which means you are paralyzed, so you don't have an action, but Captain Wyvern does have.
Right.
So Captain Wyvern, where are you, Captain? And it's just a normal attack, right? I haven't done one of these before.
Right.
15. Does 15 hit? No, I can't remember. 15 does not hit. So Captain Wyvern tries to slice it before he dives into the water, but totally misses. So the cleric is back in the water over there because he wants to jump up to get the girl. Probably shouldn't have told you that, but you'll figure it out. All right, so Master Fault, you are up. Zafin, you are next.
Okay. I would really like to just have one enemy left. So I'm gonna once again take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna need to sort of focus the cleric down. I'm going to use inspiration because my last roll was not inspiring. How do I? Oh yeah, there we go. All right, I'm going to go with the 24 to hit.
Ooh, 24
Nice.
definitely hits.
Yeah. And damage.
2.
Wow. 4. But I rolled a
It
1.
does hurt it. He's starting to look like the other guy. He's got the, the beta fish thing going on right now.
Okay, yeah.
So
my
he's not dead, but you definitely hurt him.
My gentle prodding ray kind of pokes him a little bit, and
He's like, ow, I shouldn't be here today. All right. That was Master Fault. Yes. So Zapin, you are up. Oddmar, you are next.
I am going to attack the guy next to me with my cutlass. Fortunately, I am not flanking, so I have to do it on the regular, but that's okay. 22.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
that hits. This poor guy, you can tell he's almost dead. He just can't take it anymore.
Son of a gun. 4 points of damage.
Actually, that's fine, because guess what? How'd you kill him?
Straight into him. And then after I yank my sword free, I am going to move to here. Under the burb.
Under the boob.
Careful, that's a dangerous position to be in.
It is a dangerous position to be in.
All right, it's just the cleric left. The cleric is determined. All right, so whose turn is it? Let's see. Zapin went. Oddmar, it is your turn. Let's see the wisdom. Let's see the wisdom.
I rolled a 0.
I
Didn't know that was an
Weak
option.
point.
How did you do that?
Well, because
A
I
roll
rolled
minus
a
whatever the
1
base
on
was.
the die, and my wisdom is 8. So that has a -1, and that comes to 0.
Poor Oddmar. I mean, it's a great pose, though. I mean, if you have to be stuck.
Yes, except now he's just looking at dirt, like he's going to stab the dirt.
It's less menacing if there's not somebody there. Is that what you're telling me?
A little bit, yes.
Rule
All right,
number
Dolly, you're up.
1.
Shaunus, you're next.
Rule number 1 of fights in
All right.
D&D: don't play in the dirt.
No, that's baseball rule. Baseball.
Okay. My favorite winning combo. I'm gonna leap off the side of this boat using tempestuous magic, and I'm gonna do a 360 midair, and then throw my hand out and be like, "Thunder wave!"
Nice. And there's no one else in the way either.
The 360 unnecessary, but for style points.
That's true, right?
That is a 13 con saving throw. Him, or else he takes 9 points of damage. It's knocked back. 10.
You're gonna hate me, but the cleric's pretty nice. He rolled a 14,
Well, that's fine. He'll take.
but he goes back to.
He also
Five.
has a -1d4
No, that's only for attack.
Protect.
and saving throws.
I thought Bane
Oh.
worked on saving throws.
I thought so too. We said that a long
Yeah.
time ago, and no.
Yeah, but then Zephyr read it 4 times, and he just said
Huh?
it was just attack.
No. Let me click the thing. Da, 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 da.
You may have clicked the thing, but I was born to it.
Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends. So yes, saving throws as well.
Yes.
Well, they said that earlier, and you said no, so I wasn't doing saving throws.
Did I?
Well,
I didn't
Yeah.
hear it then.
Here we are, midst battle. It's been
Well,
called out.
again, the worst he's going to roll is a 1, so that means it's a 13. So what was the damage? 7?
It is a 9.
9 damage. All right. You thwacked him good, but he's really just more pissed off than anything. He's like
And also-
trying to concentrate on that jump.
And
10 feet.
10
Push him
feet.
10 feet back.
Yes, that one I will do. That might help him.
Wait.
If that was a good idea. 1, 2. Okay.
No! Damn it.
Oh, and also this turn, the
Sorry.
princess goes another 20 feet in the air.
What?
So,
She goes
That's not
20
how
feet every
levitate-
turn?
That's not
Yes.
how
Well, then
So-
this is a really
No.
bad spell because we're going to lose her in the clouds and she's going to die. No
it
oxygen.
does not work that way. She goes straight up until the end of the spell, and then she comes straight back down, but at a very slow speed, and it will not hurt her.
Okay.
Um,
Let me read levitate for you guys really quick. I was gonna let it
So-
go because it was funny for her to look like a balloon, but this is not how the spell works. So also it requires concentration, and since I've been casting all kinds of other crazy ass spells, I've definitely lost concentration on that
did
spell.
you cast a concentration spell?
Levitate is a concentration spell.
Did you cast another concentration spell?
I thought it was anything interrupts concentration.
No. Only concentration spells interrupt concentration spells because now you're concentrating on something new. If you cast
Or damage, and you have to make a Constitution save.
right, if you take damage, then you make a Constitution
And I
save.
did.
Well,
I
she
did
took
take
damage.
How much damage did you take?
3.
Then it would be a Constitution saving throw of 10. It's
Wow.
the DC for that is, and you roll
20.
a 20. It's not a problem.
Okay.
It's double the amount of damage you take, or 10, whichever is higher.
Okay,
So-
but still, it is just this. The creature raises up 20 feet and is suspended there for the duration. Does not say anything else about, like, every turn they go 20 feet higher. And also, I can raise and lower them at any time, so if she was floating away, I'd just be like, "Burp."
Good, because I was like, how do you control it? Like, she's
So
going to be
it's-
gone.
It's more force levitate and less fizzy lifting drink.
I
There
can
you
only get
go.
it.
There you go. Yeah.
That's it. That's the max.
That's just what they should have put in there, right? And I mean, it's much safer. Then you wouldn't get anywhere near the fans. 20 feet, that's it. So they just have to put the fans at 25 feet and you're good.
It makes sense though, with all the acrobatic jumping around. I'm already getting kind of a Yoda vibe from Dolly, so
That's
force
true.
levitate works.
She is very Yoda.
Mhm.
She's more
she's
baby
she's
Yoda.
wee too. She's also short. It totally works.
She's
If
more
you
baby
had
Yoda,
horns.
I think.
So it is 20 feet, but it is 20 feet per turn. In the second paragraph, it says you can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn.
But I can, and I haven't. Do you want me to?
Yes.
Also, it takes my movement action, so. Oh, I didn't take a move action. I just used tempestuous magic. Suppose I could. I mean, we're
No,
talking about loser in the clouds here.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes up 20 feet every turn, that's a really dumb spell.
so when the spell ends, the target floats gently to the ground if it is still aloft. It will not hurt her.
Yeah, that's falling. That doesn't mean she's not going to die when she's in the air.
Why would she
Well-
die in the air?
So,
Airplane.
Because it's cold.
so it's not
Airplane.
that she auto magically goes up an
I mean,
extra
40
20.
feet is not that high up.
Albatross
Dolly
can
would
land
have to
her.
choose to make her go up or down, right?
I would.
Yes.
And it's not clear about whether or not it takes my movement to do it, but it is an act.
Okay, but worst case, she's 80 feet up and is going to float gently down when this is done.
Best
Yeah,
what's
case,
and
the
that's not
she's
really
20
that
feet
high.
up and
Right.
chilling.
It's not.
It
And
is
she's
your
over
action.
water.
It's your action
Okay.
to cast this spell.
It says you can use your action.
And she cannot go
Move
higher
forward.
than 60 feet because that's the maximum range of this spell.
And then it will end.
Okay,
where-
that makes a lot more sense to me. I can be comfortable with 60
Yeah.
feet.
It's not
okay,
fly.
now that-
This
10
20
minutes
feet
on
forever.
levitate.
Makes no sense.
You know, the 6 of us will never forget how levitate works now, though.
Oh, until next time.
Yeah, we will.
I already forgot. So
Okay, so that's the clarity. I can move them up or down with an action. But if it's me that is levitating, I can use my move action to move up or down. Much. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast, for making this verbiage really clear and
Incredibly complicated.
concise.
So would that mean she can use her move action to go up or down?
Me, I could if I was levitating,
But what
but she
about
cannot move. She can only
Perfect.
move by pushing or pulling against
Ah.
fixed objects.
interesting?
Mhm.
All right, so did we win or what?
Did we win? Are we winning?
Notice
How-
the DM's like, y'all
Are you
tell me
winning,
how you want it
son?
to work, and when we're all in agreement, I'm good for it. We play a lot of house rules in my family, so
Sure.
I'm okay with house rules.
I just didn't want her to like float away into nothingness.
Right? No, I don't like that either.
I
Yeah,
think that
that's
would be
funny.
fun.
These things are different because this one, the one I'm reading now from Roll20 does not say that they go up 20 feet every thing. So there are different rules. It's just that simple.
The rules on D&D Beyond stay
Or
updated.
official?
I
Yeah.
don't know about
Roll20.
Yeah,
Roll
Wizards of the
20.
Coast owns D&D Beyond now, don't they? So
yes.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
authoritative.
They
Push
stopped
them out,
doing
don't
dev
ya?
updates. Jerks.
Yeah, see, this levitate here on the Roll20 second level. I don't know if that matters. No, that's just what the spell is, right? So it doesn't matter.
Yep.
The rules wouldn't be different. So somewhere along the lines, the rules changed. So if anyone's confused, that's why. All right.
If anyone's confused, so are we.
Us too. I'm like, I don't know. Y'all let me know how you want to do it. I have no skin in this game. All right. So where were we? So we were on Dolly did her thing and he moved back and he took his damage and we were good. Yes. So Ishanis, you are up and there are no exits left. So Val, you are up after that.
All right. At the risk of dragging everything down again, I just need a very simple ruling. Is the Ixit a humanoid?
No.
Unfortunately,
Kevin
no.
is shaking
Doesn't
his
have
head.
arms and
No.
legs.
All right.
No
all
two
right,
arms,
fair
no two
enough.
legs.
Fair enough. All right. So the first thing that Shaunus is going to do is get there. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all he can do. Each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I don't know how the
Unless
hell.
you have nothing else to do, you can dash up to 60.
Well, I'm not dashing because that's
Okay.
for kids. I don't got time for that.
Way to commit to
You
the
can
role.
use your
That's
action
good.
to continue to move.
All right. Let's
You're like,
see.
no one get hurt. I'll be there eventually.
I'll get there. You guys
Damn
just hold it
kids.
up. I am going to toll the dead on Mr. Cleric because I think now that I've moved, he's back to being 60 feet away. Thank you. Yes, he's back to 60. So we will toll the dead. He's got to save versus wisdom.
Bane versus Wiz.
Don't forget Bane.
How many? 12, 13?
He doesn't need a Bane. He only rolled 6, so that
Okay.
did not work.
All right, then he's gonna take
A bell to the face.
3. An
Shaunus
exciting
just
3.
with his chisel in hand, just like
Tick, 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 tick,
pulling.
tick, tick, tick.
He just looks really, really irritated.
You know, he didn't put a lot of effort into it, to be honest with you. He probably could have done more damage, but he doesn't really care that much. So,
He just like there's a little dinner bell that
Yeah.
came down and
Ding,
whacked
ding,
him.
ding, ding. Yeah.
All right, Val, you are up, and Captain Wyvern is next.
Okay. I will. I'm just trying to decide if I can get here from there. I can't. Okay, then I'm going to dash 60 feet to there. And then I have to move so you can see where that's actually at.
She's like, to there. I totally mean to there.
Yeah. And that's it for me.
Excellent, excellent. All right, Captain Wyvern she's already dashed, right? Well, she can't jump 20 feet, so she's gonna go 1. That person's dead. All right, and she is going to attack the cleric. I need to learn more about her spells so I can do that. Ooh, 26. That hits. Finally,
That
Captain
should
Meister.
probably
Jeez.
hit.
Yeah, finally. Had to happen. Damage. She's finally earning her keep. All right, there's definitely blood in the water, and the cleric's like shaking its head, not quite sure, and the cleric is next. So the cleric's shaking its head from the blood, and it kind of moves, it spins around, and then you see that nice little glow again.
How
And
many
then
spell
it
slots
is
does this guy have?
looking. And it's healing, and it's looking so much better. These guys have special abilities. They're really cool.
You guys should hire this guy to be your cleric. Forget me. This guy's way better
only
at
works
it.
He can
on
only
him. He
heal
can't
himself,
help
though.
anyone
Yes, so
else.
far, that is all he has done is healed him.
That's right.
That actually sounds about right. So.
Yeah, I can get behind that. That makes sense to me.
All right. And let me count. If we're going to say the girl is 20 feet above this thing, we're going to do. Let's roll. Let's see what you can do, cleric. Turning you off doesn't help. Roll.
So is he using
Did
the-
not happen.
Oh.
Well, I had him roll dex to see if he was going to roll high enough. He did not. So he tries to jump in the air, but even though he's looking a little bit better, he's still not feeling worse. So he jumps up, but he just lands right here instead. So his jump does not work. And that's it for the cleric. So Master Fault, you are up. Zafin, you are next.
All right. Agonizing Blast. I mean, it's my highest damage spell. What I got.
He's like, it's not broke.
10.
10 does not hit. 10.
10.
It's the hat. The hat changed him.
I'm glad we're not the only Darcy
he is
Blues
not
people, just
wearing
for the
his
record.
magic shirt.
I know.
yeah.
See? That's what happened.
I'm doing an experiment with just the hat enough. No, it seems like it's got to be the shirt too.
Are you
Gotta
trying to make luck scientific? What are you thinking? All right.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Zafin, you're up. Admar, you're next.
All right, so I am going to dive down and swim kind of under him and over to here. And when I get to the other side, I'm going to try and slash the crap out of him with my cutlass.
Is that why you had to go behind? Because you're going for the crap?
Yeah, it
Oh.
also puts me in a flanking position.
Zafin's like, I like this rule. I'm totally using it.
Yeah.
Admar's face changes even though he's
16.
paralyzed. 16 hits?
All right, let's see what we
Your
got
fancy move
damage-wise.
worked.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right, there's blood in the water again. It's starting to thicken. All right,
Let's go,
Admar,
guys.
let's
Let's
see
go.
that
We almost
wisdom.
got him.
Let's see that wisdom.
Okay. Ah, that is a little better.
18 breaks the spell. So
Yes, but it does not happen until the end of my turn, so I don't get to do anything else.
Okay, so it just means you can do something next turn because you are now free. Makes
Yes.
sense. That makes sense. You need this turn to look around and like, where'd he go? What's going on? Wasn't Captain on
Which way
fire?
did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Awesome. All right, so Dolly, you are up. Ishanis, you are next.
All right, very simple. I'm gonna try Chaos Bolt one last time. 24.
24
Nice.
hit.
Nice.
What we got? We got a 2 and an 8. Second. Pick my damage. I think I'll go for psychic damage. And this Chaos Bolt, I like take a deep breath and I'm just like, your mother is ashamed of you! And then the spell like erupts from my mouth and slaps into him and he's like, oh!
And one tear One tear. Just...
Oh no, Master Fault is dead.
Yeah, what happened to Master Fall?
Uh-oh.
He is drowning.
Are you sure you didn't hit Master Fault? Claire.
What?
Master Fault, how'd you know about my parents? All right, -10. All right, he's not doing so good. He's not quite to the beta fish level, but he's definitely graying. He's starting to gray out instead of the nice, healthy, dark gray that he was. Now he's like this pale, like battleship gray. All right. So who's next? Ishanis, you are up. Val, you are next.
All right, I am going to swim another 20 feet, get a little closer, and we'll do it again with the Toll the Dead. It's working. Thank you. Thank you. So we need a save from him.
Oh, that's right. I was waiting for you to roll. It's the Constitution, yeah?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Is he still baned?
I don't know. Is he safe though?
He is.
All right.
does that
So,
spell?
wait, hold on. This one I need to do D4.
1 minute, so 10 rounds.
16.
16. Is that with bane or without it?
That's with Bane. He rolled a 17 -1.
No, he got it. So,
This time it worked. He's
Let's
like
see,
that
there's-
stupid Bill.
yep, no, he takes nothing.
You can blame Dolly because he was so upset by her comment that he can't hear anything. So it doesn't matter the toll. It did not hit at all
I blame Master Fault for reasons that don't need to make sense.
because he's not here to defend himself.
Also.
I'm here.
Oh,
Oh.
somebody put the magic shirt.
Oh, he
on.
went and got the shirt on. Howdy,
He
folks.
He did. Magic shirt.
He moseyed on back with his shirt on.
He totally did. All right, Val, you're up.
Master
The
Fault
Cleric
casts
is
the
next.
all-important
Captain Wyvern.
buff. Fabulous!
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry, Val. What you doing? Whip claws, whip claws. I don't know
Whip
what your limit
claws,
is on
whip
those.
claws, whip claws. Let's do the claws. Let's do the claws.
All right, claws it is.
Ain't no laws when you're doing a claws.
Wow, that could get really dirty really fast. What do you want for Christmas?
14.
14 does not hit.
Oh.
It's like, come on, man. All right. Captain Wyvern is going to attack. 10. 10 does not hit. All right, it's the cleric's turn, and Master Fault, you are up next. And you see that same glimmery thing, and much healed, but still not quite right. There's still blood. There's still blood, leaking out of the water. He's still shaking his head, trying not to cry more because it's embarrassing. All right, what's he going to do? He is again going. He's going to. He can't ignore all of you. You will all try to kill him. All right, he's like, fine, we're just going to get rid of all of you people first. And
Now Valtrex is gone.
yeah, I think
Oh, no.
it's Valtrex.
She's
No,
still she's still there.
Maybe
Or
she has
she's
a magic shirt she has to go put on. All right,
That would
so
be
she's
awesome.
gonna put on. The cleric is going to attack Captain Wyvern. All right, cleric, where's your attack? 18 hits. Four. You know, if it wasn't for opportunity, he could actually move. This guy's kind of trapped now. It kind of sucks once you're surrounded. I'm starting to learn things as a DM. We need to make sure my bad guys, I mean, the people that we're trying to root for are not surrounded.
What is the matter with being surrounded?
Well, if you're the bad guy, it's bad.
We're paratroopers, man. Ma'am, we're supposed to be surrounded.
That was my favorite line. I was like, oh, they are, aren't they? It was one of those things. Or rewatching Band of Brothers. So the boys made me, it's their fault.
Such
In
a
our
good series.
spare time. So it's going to take us months, but we'll get it done eventually. All right, so that's it for the cleric. Master Fault, you're up. Zafin, you're next.
All right. Broken record, agonizing blast. Let's go.
We'll see if the shirt makes a difference.
14.
Oh,
14 does not hit.
but
Mm,
that's still better.
Yeah,
Magical
it's
shirt.
better.
It wasn't an
Yeah.
8 or a derivative of 8 or any kind of 8.
I need an even shinier shirt, apparently.
Or maybe
Look, the
it's
DM can't see the
feel
dice
that-
now.
like wear the shirt. The more you roll, the higher your chances get.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, the
The
shirt
shirt
hasn't
has to
had
power
time
up.
to fully seep in yet.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got to put
yeah.
on a half hour before we start.
Like I,
Right.
like I said, it's more dramatic if it has to be broken out when we're like things are desperate. Like, oh God, the shirt has to come out,
Oh,
or
get
else
the
we're
shirt.
doomed.
Get the shirt.
I mean, it did work. I mean, I was impressed. All right, Zafin, you're up. Admar, you're next.
I am just going to hack at. Who did he try to attack?
Who did he?
He tried to attack Captain
Wyvern.
Wyvern.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to try to
Yeah,
slice
that's
one of
alright.
his wings off. Let's see.
Actually, he succeeded in attacking Captain Wyvern.
13.
13 does not hit.
How much damage did he do to Captain Wyvern?
She is down 8, but she still has 31.
Yeah, I'm sure she's fine.
She's fine. All right, so Zafin, that was it for you, right? Admar, you're finally back in the game.
Yes.
Admar's like, good,
it's
I shall finish
about
it
time.
now.
So I am going to jump through the air and land on top of it. And I am going to grapple with my legs.
Okay.
And my intention is to grapple and then go off to the side so that I flip it upside down and hold it still with my legs, and everyone else can attack it from the underneath. So let's see here. Oh, and as I am flying through the air because I was held and could not do anything, I'm once again
Raging. Yeah, he's really mad. He's like, I'm supposed to be the one in the fight.
So this is my last rage of the day. Oh, I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the dice, which makes a total of a 9. Now, this is a contested roll, so I don't know if his strength or dex is higher, but he can roll one of those and see if he gets higher than a 9.
Well, his
This
dex
is a
was
saving
higher.
throw.
His dex was higher, so I rolled it. He's still baned, right?
Yep.
He's still baned?
Okay, he rolled a natural 1. But
Oh,
he's got
wow.
a really good hack, so that was a 5. But then he rolled a 4 on the bane. So, yeah, you win.
Okay. So because I raged, that would be my bonus attack. So that's all I can do. But I am holding on, and he is going nowhere. And it is now everyone else's attack, and they should at least get some advantage on that.
Sounds great. Just don't roll so badly that you hit Admar, okay? All right. So, Dali, you are up. Ishanis, you are next.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for that trusty old Ray of Frost. And I got a 15.
Do they have advantage?
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to say that you do have advantage because he is upside down and being held.
Yeah, because
So yes,
yeah,
that was with
I rolled-
advantage.
Yep, 7 and a 10, so
Nope.
15.
That does not hit. You tried, but you were so worried about hitting Admar that you just didn't. And you
Don't
also
worry
kind of
about
feel
that.
a little bit for the cleric because you have had Admar fall on top of you, and you kind of know what the cleric's going through right now. Ishanis, you are up. Val, you're next.
All right, I am gonna take one of these available spots, one of the remaining combat spots.
I'm seeing everyone just in there going like,
Right.
Sean's like,
we're just gonna kill you.
Well, you should be able to
How does
move
this
up
shoot?
into the right one, because that ray is dead. I don't know, Kelly, if you can nuke it.
I thought that was the Raven, but this is
That
fine.
is a dead.
I can move the bird.
That is a bird.
You can go under the bird.
This is fine. All
Yeah,
right.
I moved the bird.
All right, so I'm just gonna now. We have advantage, right?
Yes, definitely have
Yeah.
advantage.
All right, I'm gonna swing with the hook then. I want to see this thing do something. So here's 2 rolls with the or 2 attempts with the hook. First one was definitely not a hit, and the second one was not a hit. All right, never mind.
Nope.
Sean is just like, here.
You're like, it's easy now. Agmar's holding him. And now, like, shit, Agmar's
Yeah.
holding him. How do we not hit him? That's what's happening right now, in case y'all are wondering. All right, Val, you
At least
are
I missed with a weapon.
That's right. and,
Is that
Captain
directed at
Wyvern
me?
is next.
No, I think that was directed at me. I just failed by 1. Gosh.
All right, Val.
All right.
Get a fish in
I'm going to infest him with parasites.
Oh, Oddvar?
Val is fun at parties, guys.
I'm kind
I'm
of
gonna
jealous
give
of
him
Val's
sea
powers. I'm gonna
worms
be
or some
honest.
disgusting like he has what's the schistosomiasis you get from the snails, the water snails. Yeah, he's got schistosomiasis.
Guy.
He has to save a 14 Constitution.
Constitution.
Or
Is he still baned?
He is.
16.
Well, crap.
He was
This
like,
guy's a punk, man.
I know. I like him.
Oddvar,
I like
can't
him a
you
lot.
just rip this guy in half?
He's my favorite. He'll try next turn, I'm sure.
That is coming.
If y'all don't finish
Just-
him off.
Reach into the
All right.
gills and
Oh. All right. So Captain Wyvern is going to swing from underneath since everybody seems so scared of hitting Oddmar. She's like, we can breathe underwater now, right? So she's going to go underneath. Come up with her sword. 24. There you go. That one hits. She doesn't even need to use advantage. And it hits for 7 damage. All right. But as you've seen him do over and over again, even then, and then Oddmar, since you are like on top of him, you kind of have a tickle that kind of goes through your body. And he's looking a little better. He's looking a little better. He's starting to fight Oddmar a little bit more. Now he can try to throw you off because it's his turn, right? So
He can.
it was
That
Dex
is
or Strength,
now.
right?
First, so he can do either.
Okay.
It is his whole action to do that, and I still get to roll against him.
Right. I mean, maybe it's not the smartest move, but it's the only character move I can imagine. He's going to try to get you off. So we're going to do that one first.
crazy.
I have a total of a 20.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see what Bane does. He got a 22. So what do we do? With Bane. Otherwise, he did a 24.
He has a 20 as well.
Yep. Tied.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens at all. Poor guy. Nice job, Zafin. Stupid Bane. He could have knocked Oddmar right off. All
It's
right.
almost like I
Get off
planned it
our
that
off.
way.
That's right. It's going to take more than a little shaking, huh? I don't know. Oddmar liked the tingling. He might stay on now. All right, Master Fault, it is your turn. Zafin, you're next. You got to
All right.
give the guy credit. I mean, he's really hanging on there.
we are gonna do something a little different this time.
Oh my god.
I know.
What do you got for?
Storm Boomerang.
Wow.
Oh,
On a hit, the boomerang deals 1d4 bludgeoning damage and 3d4 thunder damage. So we are
Alright.
gonna break this out. Now I don't know because that's like I never got a like official inventory item for that, so I don't know how to roll for that. Like for it to hit.
So you probably wouldn't have proficiency
Yeah, he would
in it,
not
right?
have proficiency.
So it'd be
No, that
just
is a special weapon.
straight D20.
Well, he'd still have his dex.
It says
Okay.
any creature proficient with the javelin is also proficient with the boomerang.
Oh, well,
I
there
do
you
have
go.
I do have a javelin, so
There
you're
you
good.
go.
Well, you know what? Roll
so
your javelin
roll
then.
as your javelin.
There it is.
Okay. Well, let me see. Well,
And then we'll just do
it's a
damage
throwing
part.
it's a throwing spear, so I'm calling it a javelin.
With
okay with that.
advantage because he's grappled.
Because he's grappled.
Ups that day.
Okay, hold on. Simple thrown range. Hold on. Sorry, I'm figuring this out. There
No,
we
new
go.
weapons are fun. I'm glad you're using it. I want to see what it looks like when it hits.
Natural
Ooh.
20 for
Yeah, that
24
hit.
total.
That
It looks good.
definitely hits. Yeah.
Okay, let me do the damage. I think I'm gonna have to sort of custom that. But hold on, where did my inventory go? Because I already forgot what it is.
And you double all of the dice damage
Because of fun.
because
okay.
it's crit.
All right, so I basically roll 4d4s.
So 8d4.
Wow, how do I tell it to do that? Or could I-
Bottom left, there's a little
Uh-huh.
d20.
Yeah,
Click on that.
Well, he's
I
got
got-
that part.
I've got the
Click
menu
on the
up.
D4 and then
Mhm.
just click on it
clicking.
8
8
times.
times.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if there was like a shortcut, but we'll do this. Yeah, roll.
With the oh no, you already did. Never mind. Sorry.
Did you get a 4 after rolling it 8
No,
times?
no, no, no,
That's
no,
No.
no, no.
We're gonna have to do some
That's
addition.
fine. That should at least be 8.
No. You click on the die at the bottom and you click on the D4.
Uh-huh. 4 times.
Oh,
And then you'll see it. It'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll see how many die it's rolling.
Okay.
And it'll add them all up. It'll actually throw them all across your screen too. It's kind of fun.
It's
So
cool.
should I do 8 or 4? Because it's like 2 sets of 4.
2 sets of 4. Then it's
Okay.
4.
I think. Well, that's for advantage, right? That's because of the crit,
The
right?
crit.
Yeah.
The crit
Okay.
doubles the dice
The
damage.
dice.
Damage.
Oh, doubles the dice, so I could just do straight 8, basically. Since it would be 4.
Yeah.
Without the okay.
And then what is your dexterity?
1 plus 1, 13 total.
Okay,
Holy
so then you add 1 point at the end of that. So
23.
23. That boomerang, you're like just fucking.
The thing
breaking
you were hiding,
down
your
barrier with
secret
that
weapon.
shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is an explosion of gore and
Yeah. I want to know
cuts,
exactly.
and they go all over Ishanas.
Yeah, you had to wait to kill until Ashanis got closer. Is that what y'all were doing? Is that what you were putting up? Because quite frankly, yes, you took him down. So, Master Fault, what did this awesome lightning thunder boomerang look like?
So as it leaves Master Fault's hand, lightning starts, a cloud is appearing over him, and bolts of lightning start striking the boomerang, and it's spinning, and the lightning is coming faster and faster until it's like a single sheet of lightning.
Like a Beyblade.
and then it hits him, and it just discharges all the lightning at once, and he's in the water, so that's probably not fun for him.
Or anyone else in the water, but that's
Well, it's the end of the fight. And he's just
my
like
testicles are a little numb, but I think it was worth it.
he's just like burned. I don't know what, like burned cartilaginous skin all over his body everywhere. So
And there was an explosion of gore that showered all over Ishanis.
I mean, I will defer to the group. I feel like I've been kind of hard on Ajanis tonight. So,
Master Fault is trying to protect Ashanis. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet.
But it's barbecued now. It's barbecued, like it's crisp.
Might actually be kind of good.
It's a
I
fish
know. I
fry.
was thinking fish fry. Fish
It's
fry,
a fish
man.
fry. Yeah.
Delicious.
In fact, I'm going to name the boomerang fish fry now. So that's
Wow. Ishanis, you're muted, my dude.
Apparently, I muted at some point. I don't know why I did. I think I yawned. I yawned, and I didn't want everybody to listen to that.
How could you yawn with this excitement going on?
No, it's
Next
awesome.
time, you need to grapple the thing so you will be tickled.
Now, unfortunately, that depletes the lightning charge of the boomerang, which takes away like 3/4 of its damage. So I have to figure out a way to recharge it somewhere. But
Oh,
Yeah.
is it one
Let
time?
me see Master Fault
Yeah.
on top of the mast swinging.
Where
in a
did you get
storm.
that?
I think I
Included
bought
it
it from the
somewhere.
shopkeeper guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right.
Yeah.
Mhm. I remember that, and it came in handy. I'm so excited. Yeah, y'all did great. Holy moly, what a fun panel. I'm so
Yay.
impressed. All right, so we're done with turns. There's some healing that needs to be done. Everyone's like out of spells, and you have a Princess Smurfette floating in the air. So, what's next?
Oh, I did forget to mention if at any time she became an unwilling creature and no longer wanted to be levitating, for example, she got too terrified and just brain happened, she could have ended the spell. So for next time.
Well, I was going to use that if the charm worked, but she made her saving throw when he tried to charm her, so hence that didn't work. I did try that move, but
I see. Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing with that charm. I was like, what?
that's why. Yep.
All
So I figured if she was charmed, then she'd be like, "Screw that! I'm going with them. I don't know who you scary people are," but it didn't work. So
Should
You
still
like
have to do anything after that, but
Is anyone seriously hurt? I will say to the group. Is anyone hurt?
Mm-mm.
Is anyone besides Dolly hurt?
I am only down 15 points, so I am fine.
You're fine.
yeah,
Uh,
Captain
Captain-
Wyvern's like, "It feels good to be in the fight again. I'm good. Good."
yeah, it was surprising to notice you here. Anyone else?
Sit. You're peeling potatoes.
Dolly, are you actually hurt?
I'm probably okay. If
All right,
you-
then I'm sure you're fine. Okay, I'll sit down.
Sit down in the water. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a Triton. You kind of probably could.
On the rock. There's a rock there.
Okay. All right.
I will
Are we doing it?
bring
Smurfette's like,
Princess Smurfette down,
"Hello."
do my Yoda draw down.
Bring her down. All right.
And I would like to swim around underneath the water a little bit and see if there's anything down there of interest.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you give me 5 seconds, when Smurfette comes down, she says, "You know, there's some treasure down there."
Yay!
Dolly's gone. All you hear is a splash.
I'm just gonna use the same thing because it's easy. We're gonna have one there, and y'all can all breathe
Yeah,
underwater
there
right
you
now.
go.
You can just go get it. I have treasure chests somewhere. I'm so sorry. I blame broken cars. Right, this is a
There's
table,
Dolly.
but we're gonna pretend that one's a treasure too.
Is there a treasure chest on Dolly's head?
And there was one under here too. So if y'all want to grab the treasure chest,
it's a
like I
free
said,
for
everyone
all
can
for
breathe
treasure.
underwater.
The princess's treasure, just every
Yeah.
single one of us.
And
are
everyone's like,
"What?"
"What?"
No one cares about her. She's just floating away.
No, I brought her down.
Well, she's a seal. She can swim.
Saving daughters is Ashaunis's thing. We're here for the treasure.
Wow.
She's like, "Can anyone get this thing off of my ankle?"
We're all gonna have to deal with it, princess.
I mean,
Some
one of
rescuers
us.
You turned out. To
I
be.
can pick a lock.
Ooh, that would be nice, please.
Yes,
This thing is
actually,
killing
and
me.
Audemars can now pick a lock as well.
Sweet. All right.
He's pretty good
So-
at it.
Treasure. Are we going to pull the treasure up to the surface? What are we doing?
Sure, I'll
yes.
cast. I won't cast levitate on that treasure chest.
I think if it's okay with everyone, I will just pull all of the chests up onto the cursed dragon ship, and we can open them at our leisure.
Well,
All
we
right.
came over here in a little longboat, right? That is still
Second.
upside down.
Yeah.
We
Yes.
just have to
So we'll pull the
unswamp
longboat
the
over
dinghy.
to the island and turn it right side up. And
Sounds great. And I'm going to say, even if they don't fit in there, that you can at least hold them along the side, right? Because you're able to pick them up from the bottom. So one way or another, we're going to say it all gets on the ship. So we don't need Roll20 anymore. We can now do fun role playing. And we're going to fast forward and just say everyone is on the ship. So we've got Smurfette. We've got 3 treasure chests. And then somebody is freeing her ankle, right?
Yeah, I'm picking the lock. Is that dexterity?
it is Thieves' Tools.
And you just click the thieves' tools. Is that how it works?
If you
You
have them
click the
equipped.
number next to it.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I don't see the thieves' tools, but it says I have it in my tool kit.
So it's a
proficiency with
D20 plus your dexterity plus your proficiency.
Sorry, you have to do math. It's part of the game.
Should we go back
She's
and
a
forth
chemist.
to see,
She doesn't mind math. We're fine.
should we wager on who's gonna successfully open it first?
What are we rolling? Need versus greed here?
So I'm sorry. It's a what? It's a dexterity plus D20.
Whatever you roll in the D20
Okay, 17.
So,
and your
Yes.
proficiency.
2.
Where's that
Proficiency
at?
is 2. Oh, is that a level
It's plus
thing?
2. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a level thing. Okay, cool.
So 19.
19 definitely gets through the lock. So you get down there, concentrate, and boop, snips right off. She's like, oh, thank God. Now I need some lotion. That's just not supposed to be out of the water that long. I don't know how y'all deal with it up here. By the way, who are you? Thank you.
Yeah, your dad sent us to get you. So,
He did.
do you want to go back to your dad?
I mean, it's nice under there.
I mean,
Yeah.
also, I'm pretty sure we should just bring her back whether she wants to go or not.
Yeah, we're professionals like that.
We gotta
No.
get...
I like it. I mean, my dad's getting powerful down there. We've got all kinds of things going on. Obviously powerful. I mean, come on. We were powerful enough that I got kidnapped. I cannot wait to tell
Yeah,
this story.
We need to bring her back to Birch so that we can collect our reward and
Birch.
finish up.
I think you might have the wrong dad.
Don't pay any attention to him. He's, a little getting
We
on in
don't.
years.
Hard.
No one
Talk
else
about
does.
I mean,
Lurch.
he's kind of cute for a Triton. And then you see, because
What's
we're on the
going
ship,
on
right?
here?
We're on the ship.
I did
So
raise my
Vandalia,
charisma.
Vandalia
So
comes up and just slips her hand around and looks at her. So she's
Sorry,
holding your hand now.
Now that
sorry, ladies, I'm taken.
now that I was gonna say now that he's unavailable, he's
Right.
he's
Now
irresistible.
he's attracted.
Exactly.
Like everyone's like, oh man.
Way it works, man. All right. So treasure chest. Is anyone going to open treasure chest? What are we doing with those?
Yes. I think I should be the one to open the chests.
Okay.
Stand to the side of Oddmar, not directly behind him.
Yes.
Dolly does
and-
learn her lessons.
First, I'm going to look for traps.
Just open it. You'll be fine.
He's like, I'll heal you. You'll be fine.
I didn't say that part.
Here, I'm going to tell you right now, your DM hasn't discovered traps yet. When she does, you're in big trouble, but I have no idea how to do them. So
In
I'm
that
just going to
case, I
give
don't
away
find
the
any.
ghost. Yes. I will figure that out later. I have not gotten that far.
And I just work on the locks until I open them.
Perfect.
And look inside.
All right, so here's the magic. I know you always keep track of this. So we have 70. First one has 70 gold in it. 7 50 gold gems. I won't tell you what they are unless anyone needs them. There is a shield. Can't tell really anything else about it right now. There is a scimitar.
Ooh, cool.
That's nice and shiny with a strong leather grip, but you can't tell anything else about that right now. And there is a throwing hammer. But again, you can't tell anything else about that right now.
Okay.
Because you said people have to sit with it for an hour, right?
Yes, unless you have an identify spell, but I don't think anyone has that. And since we are doing this, we also have let's see. We got a sword and a crossbow from Ryland that no one ever checked to see if it was magical. So we will also check those things.
Okay. So let's do the second chest first, right? So 130 gold.
This was
Again-
just one chest.
Yeah, that was just one chest. You got 3 chests that you pulled up.
All right.
It has 750 gold gems. Right? 50 gold. Yeah.
Mhm.
There is a potion that looks like a fog, like there's a fog in it, but it moves like water. And there is, if I can read my own handwriting, another potion that when you move it a little bit, it is a red liquid and it shimmers when you oscillate it.
Okay.
All right. Third and final chest. We have 150 gold, 11 platinum. 10 50 gold gems.
150,
Yeah, 150
Gold.
gold, 11 platinum.
11 platinum.
Everyone else is like, cool, I'm glad Ardmar's doing this. 10 50 gold gems. There is a first level spell scroll. And there is a large copper bell. You notice copper because it's, all patinaed and stuff.
And because it looks all coppery.
All coppery. Big coppery bell that's all patinaed and green and pretty. And
Okay.
you think there's some words on it, but they're kind of hard to read around the patina.
That bell is interesting.
All right, so we will pass out the sword, the crossbow, the shield, scimitar, throwing hammer, and the bell, and spend an hour with those things. And I will.
Who's grabbing what?
taste-
Raise your hands,
does
peoples.
it matter?
Oh, I was gonna say, I think the only thing that I could really have an interest in would be that bell. None of those other weapons. I can't wield them. So.
Yes, fight for the bell.
Yeah, but there's the potions too.
You can just taste a potion and know what it is.
That's
That
not fun.
sounds dangerous.
Well, it could be poison, and that would not be as much fun. So I will taste
For
the
me.
potions because I'm resistant to poison now.
Smart. So the fog one that moves like water is potion of gaseous form.
Excuse me?
So now Oddmar looks like me.
Only if you drink the whole thing.
And the red shimmer?
The red shimmer is potion of greater healing. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. There should be 2 of those. I'm just seeing my ×2 on here.
Okay.
They're trying to replace you, Ishanis, and you haven't even had to do your
I was
job.
thinking
Jeez.
Oddmar should have those, and then I really don't even need to pay attention to any of these fights at all.
Just draw a little face on each one, and
Yeah.
they're our new clerics now.
Yeah, little frowny faces. They're Shauna's
Yes.
potions.
So it does not really matter who is holding what. To see what it is, it does not mean that it is yours
I want
or
the
not.
bell.
Okay. The only possible downside to that is if it happens to be a cursed item, in which case it will attach to you once you know what it is. But so
Well, I think the only things that attach that I wrote down here are ones because we're still lower level, right? And I'm using the guide. I'm not making that stuff up. The only things that do have something is if you actually attune them. So that wouldn't qualify under the just figure out what it is, right?
Okay.
That's different.
that is correct.
Okay.
So I will. I guess I will take that throwing hammer.
That's the one I was.
And the throwing hammer
you want
is
it?
a weapon
Yeah, I do.
of
Yeah, I do.
warning.
Okay, you can.
Wait,
you
maybe
can
I
look
don't
at
want it. Wait, what is it?
I would look these things up. They were pretty darn fascinating. I had to read
Sure.
all about them. So the throwing
The hammer was the only thing I was interested in.
well, you said the bell first. Y'all have to fight over the
No,
bell.
I didn't.
Okay.
I don't want
throwing
the
hammer.
hammer gives you advantage on your initiative, I think. And is there anything else to
Weapons
that?
of warning. I think it was just something like it is if you're holding it or something that it would show you can't be surprised.
Mhm.
Like it warns you.
I'm
Weapons
into
of
that.
warning.
I'm into that. So it's not usable as a weapon?
No, you can also use it as a weapon. That's just
Can
the
I
magical
throw
part
it?
about it.
You can throw it, though.
It is a throwing hammer. Yep.
Doesn't come back, though.
I don't know, but it should be in
Not
D&D
be
Beyond
all
because these,
there.
like I said, these are official things. I didn't make any of this stuff up. This is right out of the book.
Okay.
The scimitar is a sword of vengeance. That one definitely
want that.
read because that one's got some nasty side effects. I would look at that one.
Then I
That was-
definitely want it. What is it?
Sword of vengeance. If you look it up, it could be any weapon, and then I just rolled and made it a scimitar. So if you look up sword of vengeance, it'll tell you what the qualities are.
That's a cool choice for a sword of vengeance.
Right? I thought it worked too. But again, it was dice. It just worked. The shield. Did I say the shield? The shield is just
Not
plus
yet.
one dex.
Oh,
No, the shield is
wait,
just plus
plus
one.
one dex
Yeah.
or plus one shield?
It said plus one dex.
Must be a light shield.
It's a good point. That's weird, right? But
I've
like I said,
never heard of that, but that's okay.
well, I'll look at the books again and make sure I didn't write it down wrong. It's possible. It's very small writing in those books, for the record. Very,
And the-
very small.
Copper bell?
The copper bell, as you start to rub on the copper bell, you see there is a name in it. I'm just gonna say because who spent the most time on ships? Just Zafin?
Me.
I
wait,
am
no,
a
that's-
Well, in
sailor.
real life, that's also you. But I
Yeah,
don't think you
but-
spent as much time in this one.
No,
you
yeah, Ashana said. No.
That you can definitely see that it looks like one of the bells that would be on the ship. You know, one of the ones they use to signal. So that it's a pretty common bell for that. And you see it says Delimber on it, but that's crossed off, and underneath it says Hellfish.
Name of the ship, I guess.
That's pretty typically what's on the copper bell.
And it is
crew.
it magical?
It is not
Mhm.
magical in any way.
Who has
Okay.
the bell?
Throw that bell on the fucking ground.
You throw it on the deck,
it-
on the wooden deck that
It
people
is
have
yours
to
now?
sand and paint and tar. That is what you threw?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she was a stowaway.
So, Ishanis,
Yes.
the hammer of warning.
Yeah, I added it.
Once-
It's legit, man.
Oh, you already looked
This
it
thing
up?
is legit. This thing is excellent.
It is
for-
very good.
Yeah. It's good for the whole group. Because let's see,
Uh-huh.
it's you and any of your companions within 30 feet cannot be surprised, and it magically awakens us, any of us, within range if we're sleeping when combat begins. So somebody tries to jump us in the middle of the night, we're up.
So
And
we don't have to
you-
set watches.
Get
Right.
advantage on your initiative.
Initiatives, yes, I do.
This is Ashanis. This is like the Darkest Dungeon player's dream come true.
It is. You're
Weapon.
you're absolutely right. Yeah.
No ambushes.
Now, I think he's going to mistake it as a hammer of truth, not understand what it does. Just hold it in front of people when they're talking, like a microphone. Speak
Talk
into the
to-
hammer, please.
Talk to the hammer, but not in the way you think. Like literally, talk to the hammer.
What happened with the bell when she threw the bell on the floor, though? Nothing.
Sorry, you
I'll pick the bell up. Poor bell.
With the bell.
What's Zafin?
What's with the bell?
Yeah, what happened?
Like in character,
Bell
I'm
was not
asking,
magic.
what's with the bell?
It's trash.
It's a ship's
On
bell.
a ship called the Hellfish. Stupid name.
It might have been the shellfish, and you just can't read the S.
A ship named the what?
The shellfish? It might have been the shellfish, and the S just wore off, and that's why it says hellfish now.
I hope it's hellfish because that's cooler than shellfish.
Is Hellfish engraved or scratched?
Well, something else was scratched off. I don't know. Delimber,
huh?
The limber.
Delimber.
Yeah.
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 Is that a
Yeah, I
name
know that
anyone
one.
knows?
I know that ship.
Oh, what's that ship?
That was my
Zathan.
first ship.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Let me guess. You gambled it away, and it became a hellfish.
No. They fished me out of the water, stuck me on the crew.
What happened to it?
I guess it went down at some point.
Zathan, are you incapable of giving a straight answer to a question?
Yes.
So clearly, the Hellfish was pirates, and they
Yep.
they destroyed the Delimber and took the bell.
They
Or
didn't destroy the Delimber.
They captured the Delimber and renamed it
They
the Hellfish.
captured the Delimber. They took the
What
Delimber
happened?
from a crew out of crew out of Daggerford. It was a nice sized cargo with some pretty heavy armaments. And it was used for shipping for the banks. And the crew of the Hellfish managed to take her over. They fished me out of the water some years ago, and well, let's just say this is the second time I've been forced to be on a crew. Forced into, well, I was on the crew of the Curse Dragon before, but forced into doing stuff as part of the crew. So yeah,
You're
that's
doing
where I learned stuff.
Were you conscripted by a god on the Delimber?
No, I was conscripted by a pirate captain.
Okay.
Did he say he'd most likely kill you in the morning?
Every damn day, and I did not understand what he was talking about. He kept calling me Wesley. I mean, seriously. I don't know.
And Valtrex, did you look up your Scimitar of Vengeance?
It's not a good thing.
It's not so bad.
Yes, it has to be used carefully.
If you
Yeah,
can
so-
find somebody to cast that banishment spell.
Is
Yeah,
it cursed?
so you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, but the curse is that once you become attuned to it, you can't stand for it to be away from you. You have to keep it on your person at all times. When attuned to
Or-
this weapon, you have disadvantage on attack rolls made with weapons other than this one. In addition, while the sword is on your person, you must succeed on a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw whenever you take damage in combat. On a failed save, you must attack the creature that damaged you until you drop to 0 hit points or it does.
Oh, wow.
How dare you hit me?
Scimitar of
Melee attack with
Codependence.
unarmed strikes, though, right?
Look, if anybody in this party is going to have a scimitar of codependence, it's definitely going to be me.
But Val, you attack with unarmed strikes, right? You don't use a weapon.
Usually not, no.
So then that doesn't really matter too much.
Is that a loophole in the rules? Is an unarmed strike considered a weapon of its own, or
It is not.
okay, perfect? You're the perfect person to have this.
Actually, it might
Yes.
only work for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that shield,
There was a crossbow too, wasn't
did
there?
you look it up, Kelly?
No, because the book is under my computers.
Details.
No, I will look it up before next time.
Wasn't there a crossbow? Or am I?
Yes, there
That
was a
from before.
sword and
The
a
things
crossbow.
that you took from the Darrow were just normal. There was nothing magical about them. So they
It
were
was
just
from
average
Ryland,
weapons.
but it was all normal.
All normal, average weapons. All right.
That cat is happy.
He's ridiculous.
I think he's adorable. All right, so those are the only things. So next time we have decision whether we're going to bring Smurfette back to Lurch, or whether you're going to go to the back of the island, or whether you're going to go back to see the mayor, or what it is. So what do you think? What do y'all want to do? I'm gonna make y'all decide now so I can
Sure,
command.
sure.
I
What
wanna
are
look that up.
how far is it back to the city to drop her with Lurch?
I think I want to say it took about a week for y'all to
Oh.
get from there to the island. So I'm just gonna say it's a week
Yeah.
from here too.
But
like if
also, we
there's-
know he's not good. He's working with the Demigorgon or whatever.
As a sailor, I can ask favors from other sailors and other ships.
Actually, I think every single person has that one.
Yeah.
And if we go
That's
back
such a
to
weird rule.
But
if
it
we
was
go back
smart for all of you to
Ruthven-
do it since we're on the water.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Armor.
If we go back to Ruthven, perhaps we could get somebody else to take her home.
That's true.
And then we would be killing all of the birds with one short sword.
Wait,
Um,
Just don't use that scimitar.
but our reward. We have to get our reward.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
We're not just here to cross off the side quest.
But it would still be benefits to Lurch, and maybe that will,
That
be nice
suits.
later. Maybe just being on Lurch's good side will be good later.
Lurch's good side doesn't pay the rent.
Well, him owing us a debt, that is good for us. He owes us a debt, and that's a powerful debt.
And a chest full of gold.
That's making me so happy. Make sure you might, however, have to send something with her so that he knows it was y'all. So you might want to think about that too. Otherwise, anyone, I mean, she has no idea who y'all are. Anyone could have rescued her. So
Can we send the bird?
If we get back to
Ooh,
Ruthven,
there
we
you
can
go.
quickly have a portrait done of all of us, and we could sign it.
I suspect that if she describes us, that would be enough.
you think that there's lots of groups exactly like y'all all over the place?
I don't
Well,
think
you're
so.
assuming she doesn't just say, "Oh yeah, I got free."
I got
all by
away.
myself, Dad.
So capable, you should hire me into your gang.
If Ishanis uses his hammer of truth to compel her to speak truly when she gets to him, then
Why don't we just put her? Look, you're in the queue. Okay, Smurfette, why don't you go work the kitchen?
what
drop you off
useful
when we head
combat
by.
skills do you have?
Yeah.
You're in the party now.
Yeah,
I could teach her to cook.
yeah, exactly.
Go.
Yeah, she's not going to be
Yes,
into
you
that.
do.
She's out. No, she's out.
On a side note, if anyone sees any elemental air nodes, I need to recharge my boomerang so I can do sick damage like that again. So just
I think
man, if
I
only
think-
you had said something yesterday. I just walked by one.
that's a shame.
Unfortunately.
So,
That's it.
Master Fault, we decided when you got that since elemental air nodes were specific to the adventure that magic item came from, that we would make it just you have to stand outside in a thunderstorm.
Oh,
We did
okay.
that.
That's
And
right.
get struck
That's
by lightning.
Oh, wait. Could
Ben
I-
Franklin style.
could I send
Right.
him to charge it?
I actually like this and want to watch.
Wait. Dolly has a better idea.
Yeah, she could charge it.
Oh, that'll be yes, but you have to be holding it, Master
Yeah.
Fault. So I'm not sure.
You have to get hit by Thunderwave.
I have
It
to.
would have to be lightning, I
It has to
think.
be lightning wave. Yeah, do you have lightning wave?
Yeah, lightning wave. Just hit him with all kinds of spells. Something's gonna work.
Oh, Dolly's muted. Or
No, I was just talking quietly.
well, we'll
No
figure
lightning.
it out.
Actually, wait, hang on. Chaos Bolt might have lightning. It does. No, it's
Yeah.
thunder. No. Wait, hang on. Yes, it does have lightning. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay. Well, you can chaos bolt my.
But he has to get
boomerang, I
hit
guess.
5 times.
Fine.
Wait,
Wait,
I don't
how about
think that's the
5
case.
damage? How about that?
All right, so we're going back to Ruithim. Was that the plan?
Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yes.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
so.
All right. Excellent.
She's fine.
The cat.
Excellent.
She'll be totally safe with us.
Oh yeah, totally safe. Meanwhile, Smurfette saw Vandalia or Vandashan.
Vanashan. Yeah, I was gonna say those two could hang out.
Yeah, so they are. They're gonna go hang out, and they're chittering like teenagers right now. So
Yeah, there
y'all
you
might
go.
be in trouble. All right, y'all were awesome. Thank you so much for this. I actually quite enjoyed that battle. I hope y'all did too.
It was a good one.
And it would have been a normal 1-session battle, so I think it was even planned properly, right? Because normally, these sessions are like 4 hours. That
Mhm.
Yeah.
professionals can, but we can't, right? We have lives, so we cannot do 4 hours. So it is what it is. So this was perfect. So nicely done, nicely done. I'm excited for something to finally work. And we learned so much about levitation.
Too much.
Too much.
I didn't. I forgot already. So
Yeah.
I refuse to learn.
That's not her spell.
I took it
Yeah,
out of
and,
the books.
I'll
Sounds
post
like
the treasure on the Discord tomorrow, and so
Okay.
everybody will know how much to add.
And I will check the shield, but I'm not going to do it.
Ooh, we
There's
can
also
shop
a
and
first
ruin
level spell scroll.
Mm.
The spell. Oh, sorry. The spell scroll is charm.
Charm person.
Charm person. Thank you. I can read my own handwriting. I swear.
Better give that one to Master Fault since he doesn't really, do a whole lot around here.
Okay. I feel like I lightning boomeranged the crap out of that guy, but okay, I'll take the charm scroll. I won't. I'm not too proud to take charity.
When he takes
Are
it
you
and
sure?
hits you over the head with it, though, just for the record, you earned it. I mean, it's just paper. It doesn't hurt. All right. All right. We're
Shauna's
awesome.
ready to heal.
We're going to say thank you, everyone. I'm sorry we had nothing to vote on this time. There was a lot of fighting going on. We'll have something to vote on next time.
We do have
We'll
something
fight
to
about-
promote, though.
Yes. Ooh, what are we sharing?
We
I'm
have
assuming it's Dolly's.
Monster Haven 2 coming out tomorrow from our own
Yeah.
Jess Astra. And that is Revenging Dungeon.
Dolly's continuation.
Yes.
Like it. Yep. I finished the
This
first one
one's-
just in time.
This one's super fun.
Very
Kaiju.
cool.
Kaiju dungeon battle.
Ooh, kaiju. Oh, there shall be a big beast this time.
I'm sold.
I'll have to watch it. So that's awesome. So I shall start on that. Probably not tomorrow, but Wednesday. But it'll magically show up in my box tomorrow, so that's kind of cool. It's the magic of pre-order.
Yes. Thank you.
I finished Dave's book and started Jess Rainey's book, Tooth and Nail.
Tooth and Nail.
Is that the one? Yeah. Which is that book had me from page one.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely. The most terrifying thing about it, for me, is the interiors of the trailers. That is, which sounds like a joke, but it's not. It's just like. Even
like,
with the
"Oh,
monsters running
memories."
around, it's like the descriptions of the interiors of like the places where these people live is like the most horrifying. It's visceral. It's wonderful. Really enjoying it.
Yeah.
And then, gosh, I have so many of you people's books to read right now.
You're next, Ethan. Come on, get to it. Awesome. I mean, you are the bard. You should probably write the poems.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a terrific idea.
No, it's really not. It's really not.
If you haven't set the bar so high, Oddmar. We do, however, have to thank Zafo for saving D&D tonight. Because I was going to have to cancel it because I was going to have to drive all the way downtown to pick up our son who was having like key battery issues and all kinds of stuff. And just like tech support from the old days. He got online and researched stuff and figured out the problem. And
Wow.
so that he was able to fix it. Otherwise, because seriously, my son, especially in afternoon traffic, it would take me about an hour to get down there and about an hour and a half to get home. Because
Oh,
yes, that's how
yes.
traffic works.
For sure.
So there's no way I would have made it. So
Good
Zaven
job.
gets kudos for saving D&D for tonight. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay.
That is
I
wonderful,
Googled.
and I'm very glad. But your children should really understand that they are orphans on D&D night.
You know how often we try to convince them they're orphans and they
Yeah.
just are not buying
They
in. It's very
just
frustrating.
don't listen.
They're not even children anymore. But they're still children. All right. Y'all are awesome. We love you all. We'll see you next week.
All right.
And tomorrow with Chris
All right.
Kennedy. Ha 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 ha.